What's going on? What's going on, fam? This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We back, continuing our series with how to stay in alignment by using your own forecast cycle numbers. Okay, that's right. So today it's all about the number 5. So if this number applies to you, it's all about you today. It's your world. It's your time. It's all about now, and it's all about you today. Okay. So at the end of the day, just always, trust your own intuition, do your own research, right? There's no cookie cutter approach to these numbers and this system here, but use this system and these numbers that pop up throughout your life each and every day as tools and guides, to pretty much lead you to the next step along your, destiny life path journey, right? But my overall intent, here is to really show you on the surface level just the interconnectedness of everything in this universe and this reality. And then also, if you really take action, what you'll realize as you're going through these different cycles, you're gonna, see more balance in your life. You're going to go through some self-discovery, and you're going to really know yourself more each and every time as you go around, excuse moi, as you go around this loop. Okay. But let me pull this back up. Each and every time you go around this loop. Okay, guys. So this will bring that balance, and then you'll get into the ebb and the flow of the cosmos, nature, yourself, and the all. All right. And then also during this, along this process, it's going to give you a working knowledge, and that way you'll start to see some results, as soon as possible. And a great teacher always going to lead you to some kind of source or a reference so you can do further study and get, enlighten yourself even more. Right. I will not hoard information from you. I promise. All right. But as you, go through this journey and, really learn about yourself, right? It's gonna, when you see these numbers from here on out, especially as I look to this presentation, it's gonna be a constant reminder of your purpose, your mission, or why you're here on this planet at this time, and why your life is really important. You know what I'm saying? But it's also going to provide you some more direction. It's going to give you some goals because you know where you're going, right? It'll give you some proper expectations of some things of, what to expect. And, it'll add that predictability, so to speak, right? You can't predict the future, but at least you have a plan. You'll know what to expect during these different cycles, right? And then, with these cycles, you'll know how to address them. But each and every situation that you go through is a learning lesson. So learn these lessons. Okay. So back to this, a key indicator, especially when you're out of alignment, it's a boredom, things not really working out well for you. There's, really no consistency. And a lot of us, out there really want more consistency. Like great things happen, bad things happen, right? But, we really want to tap into like having more consistency, within our lives with the good things. Because at the end of the day, we can always, learn more and be more and do more with our lives. But the key to really growing, you have to schedule yourself, guys. Okay. So, I mean, because your life, you know, is your business, right? And that's what it is. So you need to turn your life, your life into a successful business model. So, if your life is that serious and it is your business, right? Schedule yourself. Start small, right? 15 minutes. That's all you really need each and every day. And then that compounding will kick in after 30, 60, 90 days, right? And then it becomes a new habit, right? So you add in some new skill sets to your toolbox. That's what it's all about. But you want to expose yourself to taking in information that's going to give you a better return on your investment. All right. It's okay to, get some entertainment from time to time, but what is, what's the return, once it's over with? Is it temporary, or is it something that I can utilize over and over again? That's how you have to approach it, nowadays, right? But at the end of the day, you have to take responsibility. We all do, and this is your time to really take all your talents, your gifts, your abilities that you acquired up to this point, right? And really turn your lifestyle into a successful business model, like I mentioned to you before. Okay. But again, this is all about the number 5. But just to do a quick review, you know, looking at the screen here to the left, right? This is the core makeup to your each individual person tree of life. Okay, let me slow down. All right, which consists of your life path, attitude, generation, date of birth. But your life path, this is the theme of your life at this time. This is pretty much why you're here on the planet right now. Your attitude, this is, pretty much how people see you, when, first impression kind of deal. So anytime when you feel like things are not really going well in your life, make sure this number is lined up. Okay. And just to do a quick recap, all this is the month and day that you was born added together. Okay, this is your attitude number. Generation, this is pretty much how you're going to spend the latter parts of your life, right? And it pretty much, gives you a general idea what kind of family you chose to, incarnate in, if you want to put it that way, right, at this time. But this lets you know pretty much like their core frequency. And then your date of birth, this is going to let you know the overall daily theme for you. This number here is going to, for you to be successful in your life path, destiny, right? This is the core, vibration that you need to, follow, and align yourself with. Okay. And each of these numbers are very important. All right. So, but just to calculate, it's all about the number 5 today, right? So to do a quick recap with the personal year. So personal year calculation, you're going to take your date of birth, month of birth, right? And the present year. And so for me, I have 5, 7, and this year is 2021. So that equals 17, right? And 1 plus 7 equal 8. So we're in the 8 personal year for me. And we're in the month of December. Okay. So right now I'm in a 2 month. So this month, I will align, I'm aligning myself to, resources, teamwork, cooperation, balance, relationships, working on my self-esteem, my emotion, right? And at the same time frame, I'm really, paying attention to my values and really, honing in on just really being just balanced overall and just sharing. Okay. If I can just keep it as simple as that. Okay. But with this number 5, the overall theme is all about energy. Cause anytime you're in this frequency, right? Or this cycle, it's all about, you have a lot of energy build up, and it's time to really, you got the halfway point between 1 and 9, right? Over here, 1 and 9. And remember, it repeats itself. 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. You get it, right? So, but this is all about energy. This is a high energy cycle. This is the halfway point. All right. This is a time where you can really see all your accomplishment, and you can see the, somewhat of a benchmark, right? Because there's no true finish line, right? All right. Because life is a marathon. All right. But you're going to use this time. It's all about freedom, travel, talents, choices. And the keys, is really about changes and lesson learned from experience, like I mentioned, right? So you're at this halfway point, and you really reflect on these lessons, daily lessons, weekly, monthly, right? Yearly. And you're using these lessons as tool and as fuel to help you level up and to help other people. That's the biggest takeaway from it. So as you learn all these many lessons with this, this frequency, throughout your life period, use those as tools and as fuel, to help people. And you automatically enter yourself into a cause and effect. Okay. Remember that. I will mention that numerous times, guys. Okay. But, remember, you putting energy into something. Frequency. How frequent do you do it? It's going to put you at a certain vibration, right? You tuning yourself. I'm tuning you up, but you turning yourself into yourself and aligning yourself to your core frequency so you can really rock this thing. But your primary focus, 5, you're going to attract the best karma by pretty much sacrificing the spotlight to others, once in a while. No matter how untalented these individuals may be, you must learn to realize that everybody has a right to truly express themselves without, judgment or any kind of criticism. Okay. Either from you or from any other person. Okay. remember, you're a bigger person. You know better, you're going to do better. But this time is all about freedom, constant change, opening up, tapping into that childlike curiosity, your imagination. Go into that, close your eyes and go into that land, that realm that it's only you and that spirit, right? And that, but this is a time of adventure, unattachment, right? Go on a walk by yourself in nature, right? Watch the bird. This is that time, right? Really connect, recalibrate, so to speak. But changes of environment, new relationship, new contract, plans, freedom, and more variety is needed during this time, okay? Do you deserve it? And there will be a strong feeling of, you don't want to feel like you don't want to be fenced in, but take advantage of these changes and the greater freedom that's presented to you during this time frame. And remember, you do deserve it, but have fun. This is the halfway point, and you got this, okay? But some things to do and expect right during this time frame. Always be intentional, okay? Remember, the universe is going to mirror your intent. Come from the heart space. So if this will help things speed up. Coming from the heart, you really want to help people. You want to help yourself first, right? And you want to pour. Your intent is to pour in, these lessons, and mistakes that you made in the past, and that way they can, skip levels, right? So they don't repeat the same mistakes. Be intentional with helping people with a thank you, but because you're already rich, right? So don't chase the money, because, when you realize, what this rich really means is realize I create my own happiness. Nobody can make you happy, but you. It's not the money, it's you, right? It's all about relationships and the people that matters the most in your life, but you got to have, goals. Goals are very important. That's your roadmap. Okay. And plan it out. And most importantly, most people don't take action. Take action. But when you take action, enjoy the present moment. It's all about staying in that moment, learn those lessons as you go. Don't wait until after the fact, because sometimes you can forget some things, right? But as you go, refine, and then you're going to repeat the process, right? But be true to yourself. You know, don't sell out. All right. But if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. And always stay in that cause and effect, right? Research the 7 Hermetic principle. You will great, you would definitely thank me later. But life, your life, it's all about choices. For all of us to grow, we have to change, right? To get a different result. Unless you want to stay on repeat. I don't, right? So I'm constantly changing. We all constantly changing. All right. You're gonna be, you'll see those friends that's not taking in new information or not doing new things, exposing themselves. It's like nothing has changed in their lives, right? And it's obvious now because you have a fresh set of eyes and you can see clearly, you know. But your thoughts, your belief, words, emotion, and action going to equal your reality and results. Your words, your thoughts are powerful. Okay, they are things. All right, but Ralph Smart, on YouTube, 10 things to speed up your personal growth. That's a great book to look into at this time. But my 5 takeaways during this period or cycle, it's all about choices. All right, reflect, but always keep your goals, stay on task with your goals, you know, remember that, each experience is nothing but a lesson, make some changes, right? But, and just reflect, but personal growth every day is key. 15 minutes at least. Okay. You would thank me later. That compounding effect could kick in. Just imagine after 30 days, 15 minutes, man. Come on, you can do this. And there's always more to know, and remember, your life is a business because it's your business. So schedule yourself. So if you're really conducting business, with your life, schedule yourself. You that important, I'm just reminding you how great you are and what you're supposed to be doing at this time. 30 days going to create a new habit, and there's new routine. And then 90 days going to really lock it into that subconscious. And then, along the way, keep adding new things that you can use, okay, to level up. All right. And remember that your input going to equal your output. So if you're not taking in, higher or elevated information, you're not gonna, go far. So change of environment, right? That's what this cycle is all about. Change of, relationships, going out in nature and stuff. But your eyes, your ears, your mouth, all are different, uh how you call them, ways of digesting into your mental state. And remember, you are powerful. I'm gonna have some additional references in the description, okay? And just remember, your thoughts, your belief, your words, emotion, and acts are always going to equal your reality and your results. Honor the past as your teacher and the present as your inspiration. All right, guys, be sure to click the like and subscribe button down below. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we will continue the series with the number 6. But until then, this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.